And welcome in live from Bentonville West High School in Centerton, Arkansas. It's 7A West Conference football tonight, where your Fayetteville Bulldogs travel here tonight to take on the Bentonville West Wolverines. And I'm joined by my two analysts, former Bulldog Chris Ragland, better known as Rags, and my guy DC, Mr. Calhoun. We also know him as the Chicken Man. Welcome to the broadcast, guys.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Pat?
We here.
First, I want to start with you, Aaron. Tonight, what are some keys Fayetteville has to do on the defensive side of the football versus this Trey Thompson-led Bentonville West offense that we've heard so much about in the first 3 weeks?
Well, initially, offensively, we need to make sure that we jump on them just like we did a couple years ago. We started a little late a couple years ago. Second quarter was a real big quarter. Ended up with 42 points last time we came up to Centerton. So, I mean, with this offense, we just need to continue with that offensive firepower and play within our means. DC was talking about this earlier, play without the personal foul penalty. So that's one thing that we have to make sure we play the right way.
As your Fayetteville Bulldogs make their way onto the playing surface. Now, DC, I want to go to you. What do the Bulldogs need to do defensively offensively versus the Bentonville West defense?
Well, I think what you have to do is you definitely have to come out and establish the running game. Obviously, we know we've got a high-powered offense here at the Bulldogs, but those first 10 or 15 plays are very crucial to establish the running game, make it to where Bentonville can't feel like they can double-team receivers and things like that, and then just spread the field.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, with an office location in Fayetteville, an office location in Rogers, and their newest location, Bentonville. It's also brought to you by University Auto and Tire and the Grease Pig Lube and Tune and First Choice Protection Systems. Want to let everybody know to thank our sponsors for making tonight's Fayetteville Bulldog broadcast live here from Bentonville West High School possible for you guys to watch. Fayetteville will have their normal starting lineup. See who won the toss. It looks like Fayetteville will be kicking off to Bentonville West as they will receive the opening kickoff. Jack Billings, the junior kicker, will be set to kick off for the Bulldogs. Great night, guys, first and foremost. A great night for high school football as the sun is starting to set here at Wolverines Stadium. The crowd is filing in. Both pep bands, you don't get to see that a lot with the pep band guys being in the environment. I always thought that just added a little bit more to your Friday night. As we're getting set, moments away.
I got 2 minutes. Talk about keys again.
How will Hank Hendricks rebound from last week? Kind of a rough outing, DC. We were at that game at Tiger Stadium in Texarkana. What are some of the things you want to see number 3 do?
Well, first of all, that was a good, stout defense down there in Texas. Hank moved around pretty good, but again, some of the things we got to do is not self-inflict ourselves. We can't get the penalties. We've got to play sound technical football. Hank will be just fine. And, of course, we'll get to see the defense first coming up here. Obviously, that's what we want to see. Had a couple injuries last week. I think, we had to switch up the roster just a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, some seniors are going to fill in where we need them at. But we're going to be asking a lot of the sophomore cornerback, C.J. Bailey, stepping in for an injured senior cornerback.
Billings set to kick off. Hayes in the barn, guys, and you know what we say. Let's get it. Billings with the kick. And it's going to be a touchback. So Trey Thompson and the Bentonville West Wolverines will take over their initial drive of the night at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Defensively for Fayetteville, Jeremiah Conley, Jeremiah Williams, Caden Salters, Will Price, Will Caston, Jax Tidwell, Trey Byers. Back in the secondary, Jones, Williams, Garton, and Bailey. As West will come out, twins left, single back. Thompson in the shotgun. The snap to give. And he's not going to get much. He's going to be dropped for a loss of maybe 2 on the play. I believe Will Caston. Will Price on the stop. Loss of 1 makes it the 2nd and 11. Ball at the West 19-yard line, 11:35. Thompson in the shotgun. 4 wide, single back, motion. And they're going to get a penalty.
It's like a false start.
I think they're going to back up even 5 more. Guys, if you're Bentonville West, this is not how you want to start your ball game. Going to bring up 2nd and 16 at the West 14-yard line. Fayetteville in the white jerseys with the black pants trimmed in white, purple numbers, and the beautiful purple helmet.
Say
Thompson.
Beautiful, huh, Pat?
Thompson takes the snap. He's looking. And it's going to be complete. It's going to be a first down.
Pat, again, you notice that's the middle of the field. And so obviously we have to, do something as far as shadowing the middle of the field to keep that out of there.
Thompson in the shotgun, trips right, single back set. The give off the left side. And he's going to not get very much up around the 35-yard line. Be a pickup of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Second down, 10-15, early in the first quarter here at Wolverine Stadium. Thompson in the shotgun, a little motion, a little throwback. It's caught, and he's out for a big gainer. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the Fayetteville inside the 20. A little swing pass that the Bulldogs just were not aware of.
But Pat, that's one of those guys on the Bentonville West team that jumped off on the film those last 2 games that I got to watch of them. Number 9 was just all over, making plays everywhere. So you got to be able to contain those, those fakes as far as going through that screen pass, but because that's what they're going to do. A lot of different motions, try to get the defense off kilter.
First down West at the Fayetteville 20. Thompson. He's under pressure. Makes a man miss. He'll get it outside.
Yeah,
and
good
he's
tackle.
going to get brought down, I believe that's Brody Jones.
That's Byers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trey Byers. Filling in for an injured Grayson Jerry, the senior. Pickup of 8. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 at the Bulldog 12-yard line. 9:25 here in the first quarter. West driving. 4 wide, single back set. Thompson in the shotgun. Throws across. It's going to be incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2 for West.
Pat, you can't get over aggressive, okay? And Casting was in the backfield to make that play. Just gave up the outside on that. I think if he calmed down and shuffled his feet there, that's a tackle for loss there. Got to keep the sideline containment.
If you're the sophomore guy, C.J. Bailey, you have to expect a heavy dose of targets your way tonight to those Bentonville West receivers that you're guarding. 3rd and 2. Motion, shotgun, single back set. Thompson, give off the right side, and he's gonna.
That's
Close.
Close spot.
It's gonna be enough. I believe.
Got him a first down.
They're gonna call it a first down. So it's gonna be 1st and goal. I believe we got a timeout.
Yeah, Rags, that's when they catch them being so aggressive, that big play we come in. But that's what Fayetteville's going to have to do, keep the pressure on them.
Right.
Keep the pressure on them, and like I say, there'll be some pickups for that play and adjustments for that play, because I know Bentonville West is going to try to run that again.
Good point. Good
being
point.
as successful as it was. But there'll be an adjustment for that.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the Grease Pig Lubin Tube, also Lindsay and Associates, and First Choice Protection Systems. Fayetteville, 1st and 10 for Bentonville West at the Bulldog 10-yard line. 8 minutes and 59 seconds here in the first quarter, the initial drive of tonight's ball game. Beautiful, beautiful night for high school football. As we resume play, 1st and 10, West. Thompson, the give. He's going to keep it. And he goes in for the touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run by Trey Thompson. Gives the Bentonville West Wolverines the 6-0 lead here early. Not a very good initial first drive for the Bulldogs defensively. Guys, what do you think they need to change in their next drive?
I mean, it's first drive of the game. Really 2 explosive plays for Bentonville West that really kind of set them up for an early score. You got that big pass play on 3rd down, and then you had that screen play that go for 30, 40 yards plus. So you really just need to stay at home, trust your instincts, trust your teammates, and just kind of keep it going.
And we're going to get an offsides penalty, it looks like, on the Bulldogs. Let's see what they're talking about.
Should be an offside.
I thought it was an offsides on the Bulldogs. With that young defense of Fayetteville, they're going through a lot of growing pains this season.
Yeah.
We're going to set up for the extra point. 8:45, 6-0 West. The field goal is up. And good. So with 8:45, the Wolverines of Bentonville West strike first, make it 7-0. DC, what'd you see on that defensive sequence for the Bulldogs?
Well, Pat, the thing of it is I think that they can just play a base defense and stay home and stay in the lanes. So what I like to see from them is the ends just stay home, come up field, push everything back to the middle because that quarterback just ran off tackle, right? And when he ran off tackle, there was nothing left in the second level because the linebackers had crashed down, right? So I think they can just run a base defense and make Bentonville show you what they're capable of doing. You know, you have enough team speed to control that. I think that it's okay to give them 2 yards and 2 yards, 3 yards. We just don't want to be so aggressive where we're giving up big chunk plays because we got out of position.
Following the play, there was a 15-yard personal foul penalty again on Fayetteville for roughing the snapper. And guys, that's something I think that the Bulldogs have to be aware of. The personal fouls every week has been a real Achilles heel for this football team this early in the season. Has to be corrected.
Yeah, we talked about that. Me and Rags talked about that before we got started. We got to find a way to play a game without those 15-yard penalties.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the season that was not last year, but the first year I was here, the amount of 15-yard penalties that we amassed really ended up biting us in the end. So hopefully they can get it together on the rest of this game and get it.
Wolverines set to kick off from the Fayetteville after the assessment of the personal foul. They'll kick off from the Fayetteville 45-yard line. Little pooch kick. Going to be fielded. And he's going to be absolutely hit hard on the return.
Well, I don't know if he's hit that hard, Pat. I think they just had a lot of folks around it, and the crowd loved it. You know what I'm saying? This is some excitement for them. We up 7-0 on Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Ball at the Bulldog 12-yard line where they'll take over.
That's something they haven't said in a long time, DC. A long time.
Perez, Grant, Reese, Heckman, and Osborne are your 5 offensive linemen. Bright at the tight end spot. And the swing pass. It's going to be a nice pickup. Batavian Taylor. Pickup of 3, make it 2nd and 7. Ball at the Bulldog 15. Johnson ahead. Pickup of about, they're going to give him 3 more on the play. Going to give him pickup 2. 3rd and 5. Ball at the Bulldogs 17-yard line. There's the snap. Over the middle, complete. It's going to be a Bulldog first down.
There you go, Jaden.
Jaden Nicholson, a young man that we hadn't said his name a lot, number 11. It'd be very, very advantageous for Fayetteville if this young man can get involved. Yeah. First down, Bulldogs, 31-yard line. Hendricks.
Ooh.
He's got a man down the middle. Johnson, Kenyon Johnson with the reception all the way down to the Bentonville West 40-yard line. Derek, what'd you see?
I seen a guy running straight up the middle of the field wide open. Shoestring tackle saved the touchdown. Did they about get it for you, Pat? That's what I
All
seen.
at the West for Fayetteville. Hendricks in the shotgun, motion. The give off to Johnson. And he's going to get maybe a yard on the play before a host of Wolverines will bring him down. They're going to get no gain. 2nd and 10. The snap.
No.
And he's going to be dropped.
You got to block that guy coming off the edge.
For a big loss all the way back to midfield. .621. Third and long ball at the Bulldog 48-yard line. 3rd and 18. Hendricks in the shotgun, trips right. There's the snap. He's going to step up, dumps it off. He's going to get up.
That's a flag.
Close. I believe that's going to be a Fayetteville first down.
What a
Nice play
phenomenal
there.
yak.
It was a great job by Hendricks being able to kind of dump that ball off, and Whitlow's really emerged as that wide receiver. Yak yardage after the catch, everything he's doing this year.
Johnson's going to bang ahead for about 4, maybe 5 on the play as he'll get it across down to around the, we're going to call it the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 5:40 here in the first quarter. 7-0 West. Hendricks in the shotgun, single back set. He'll take the snap. In flat. It's going to be incomplete.
That's where you need a replay right there. I think he got there a little early, looked like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it might be a little early contact. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Fayetteville at the West 26-yard line. Hendricks in the shotgun. It's complete. Believe that's Katavian Taylor.
And Pat, that's something when you're back to the ball on that second time, that second play between him and Hendricks. The first time he kind of stayed back. The corner came early both times, but he was able to come back, secure that catch, and get a first down.
Hendricks off to Johnson around the right side.
They are really selling out on that run today.
Just an observation. It looks like they got some pretty good linebacker play, from Bentonville West,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe get something getting hit off tackle up the middle.
It's going to be a no gain. 2nd and 10 ball at the West 13 for the Bulldogs. 4:48 first quarter. 7-0 Bentonville West. Hendricks in the shotgun, single back set. Motion. Side Johnson puts his foot in the ground.
No.
And the ball is loose. And the turnover, and Bentonville West will get it.
Yeah, when you have that ball like some bread, it's in there, and a host of Bentonville West players jumped on that.
As West will take over 1st and 10 following the Fayetteville turnover. 4:33.
But, here's another opportunity for this defense to get some confidence, get a good 3 and out, and get the offense back on the field.
First down West, leading 7-0, 4:33, ball on the West 5-yard line. Thompson, the give. And he's not going to get very much. .414, 7-0, 2nd down and 10 after no gain. Ball on the West 5-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Twins right. Takes the snap. Still looking. Ooh, what a hit. It's going to be incomplete.
Will Caston.
Caston bearing down with the pressure on Thompson. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for for West. 3:49, ball at the 5-yard line. Be real big, guys, if the Bulldog defense can get a 3 and out and kind of get some of the field position back.
And that, if people don't remember that game 2 years ago, that's what happened. The field position got flipped, and then Fayetteville couldn't stop scoring.
Thompson, a little swing pass.
Ooh, nice stop.
And he's swarmed by a host of Bulldogs. Absolute host of Bulldogs is going to bring up 4th down. So that'll bring up the 3 and out for Fayetteville. Great defensive stand by the Bulldogs. Katavian Taylor back deep as he'll set up at the Bentonville West, we'll call it the 44-yard line. 3:19 and counting. As West will put their heels back on the end line. There's a snap.
Ooh,
Hit him again.
Dang it.
Why?
And they're going to get a roughing penalty.
Automatic first down.
Oh, they tipped it. So they should be picking that flag up if the ball got tipped.
They're going to say it was tipped.
It should have been tipped. It didn't go that far.
Let's see what we got. Was the ball tipped? Another 15-yard automatic first down as the defense back on the field.
Pat, again, that goes back to you have to say, hey, let's go and get the ball back. You know what I mean? Like you're looking for the big home run play that you don't need there.
It's early.
The back-breaking 15-yard penalties that this team has been getting. Another one put your defense right back in the 3 and out. I mean, those penalties you just cannot have. Those are backbreakers and momentum killers for you guys. The second 15-yard penalty of the night for the Bulldogs. What is this? It's going to be a delay of game, 5-yard penalty on Bentonville West. You just have to cut out the 15-yard chunk penalties, guys.
Yeah,
those are the backbreakers that are hard to come back from as the game wears on. And it was there was no need for it.
No, not at all. Granted, I can understand where they're on the 5-yard line, but also you got to be able to teach your players. Once you get there, you see that leg in the air, you just need to flare out.
Thompson going deep. It's going to be, oh my goodness, another interference call.
He got him though.
The third 15-yard penalty, and we're not even out of the first half, guys. And it was a clear pass interference. An automatic first down. Just cannot have the 15-yarders, guys. They're just starting to mount up. Fayetteville already been penalized for 45 yards in penalties. Actually, no. They're going to do a spot foul. First down, 2:45. Ball at the 33 of Bentonville West. Thompson. Wide open in the flat.
But Pat, this is what I saw on film from this offense. A lot of misdirection, a lot of pulling one guy in motion one way and sending them back before the play start. A lot of different things that the defense had to key on. So it's a lot of different pieces that are moving around right now, and I think it may cause a little confusion on this Fayetteville defense.
First down. There's the give off the left side. He'll cut it up. Big gain. About 5 to 6 on the play, up around the Bulldog 40, around the 40-yard line. Second and 5, 158. This Fayetteville defense needs a big shot in the arm, and just the team in general, they need a shot of momentum because right now it seems like old Mo is on the side of the Bentonville West Wolverines here in the early going. Second down and 5, ball at the Fayetteville 41 for West. Thompson in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Here comes pressure. And he's going to be brought down by Will Caston. He's going to bring up third down 5. Ball at the 41-yard line. Under a minute to play. Empty backfield. Shotgun set, Thompson. Third and 5. Here's the snap. And he's wide open. Missed tackle. They are really going to pick on the sophomore tonight. I mean, he's going to. Oh, Brody Jones missed the tackle. It's going to be a first down at the 24. 44 seconds. Thompson, he's going to keep it, go around the right side. And he's going to pick up about close to 5.
Somebody down there.
Injured player down on the field. Well, we'll take a quick timeout with 32 seconds here in the first quarter. It's Bentonville West 7, Fayetteville 0. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. All notification. As we say, let's get it. Fayetteville 16 for the Bentonville West Wolverines, up 7-0, second down and 2. Thompson, single back set.
They're not going to snap it.
I think they're just going to hold out and let the clock run out here in the first half. And that's what we're going to do. So at the end of one, Bentonville West leads it here early, 7-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. First of the second quarter. And we're back. Second down and 10 at the ball's at the Fayetteville 16-yard line for Bentonville West, leading at 7-0. First quarter, Fayetteville, 3 personal foul penalties and a fumble. Thompson. Snap left side, give. He'll bounce it outside, makes a man miss, gets around to the side. And he's going to get a first down all the way inside the 5. Warren on the carry. Not the start you were looking for if you were Fayetteville. A touchdown here, and now you're starting to see an uphill climb.
Yeah.
Be back-to-back weekends with 14-point spot. It's going to be first and goal at the 2-yard line for Bentonville West with a chance to take a 2-score lead over the Bulldogs of Fayetteville. Fayetteville just has to have something good go right for them. There's the handoff, and he's just going to – there's a flag.
Gotta be a holding. Gotta be a holding.
Pat, this is what I want to say. Just if you look at the scope of this, the ends have to come up the field and stay outside.
Yes.
It's the same – concept over and over. You have to stay outside.
I mean, they're definitely coming upfield and closing. It's going to be a holding penalty. Going to put them back all the way at the 12, first and goal.
And Pat, since we got a little break, I do want to do a 7A West score break. We got Bentonville and Harbor tied up at 7 going into the second quarter today.
Ooh. They're one of those teams, Harbor. I mean, you got great coaches.
Brand new coaching staff, man. I think it's
Danaher's put together a great staff.
Yeah, man, they're bringing life into their program again.
Thompson in the shotgun at the 12. He'll take the snap. There's the pass in the corner. Touchdown West. 12-yard toss. Bentonville West goes up 13-0 here early in the second quarter. Just Fayetteville has not been able to figure out this West offense led by senior Trey Thompson. 11:43, set up for the extra point and a chance to make it a 14-0 West lead.
Well, you know, Pat, even over the last couple of years, Bentonville West offensively has had those moments. I really think a key moment for Bentonville West was last year in the playoffs. They went down to Conway, I believe, ended up having a lead for the majority of that game and ended up losing in the second half.
Another penalty, guys. The second penalty on the kick on the extra point attempt tonight. Things have got to get cleaned up. They're killing themselves penalty-related, guys. Just mistake after mistake. The kick is up and good. So with 11 minutes and 43 seconds, Bentonville West up 14-0 over your Fayetteville Bulldogs. And I'm telling you guys, right now, Fayetteville has to get themselves back on their feet. It's a shaky ship right now.
Well, you got to talk about the time of possession by Bentonville West. They've been able to play keep away from the Fayetteville offense. Fayetteville's only had the ball one time, and we're going into the second quarter. That normally doesn't happen. We normally have some punts. They've been able to go on 2 really long drives and really kind of, with the help of the defense, on 2 15-yard penalties. But they've been able to kind of keep these drives alive, and they've had the ball the majority of the first quarter.
I know defensively they've got a lot to fix here in this first half, as Bentonville West has basically been able to do what it wants to do offensively.
And, Pat, just a couple more scores from the 7A West. Springdale's up 14-0 over Heritage, and Rogers is up at the end of the first quarter 28-0 over Northside. Man.
This Bulldog team has to get something going, guys, here in the first half, because it's been all Bentonville West Wolverines here in the early going. Taylor, Johnson, and Johnson back deep to receive for the Bulldogs. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Taylor. And he's going to get it up across the 30, up to around, we'll call it the 31, 32-yard line, where the Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10, 11:37 here in the half. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, with an office in Fayetteville, Rogers, and their newest location, Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together.
I believe this is Fayetteville's second possession of the game, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Empty backfield, shotgun set, Hendricks. Snap. Taylor. He'll put his head down and continue to fight, and he's going to get close. He'll give him 9 up to around the 40.
Wait, what?
What? Another Fayetteville turnover.
It was 8 or 9 guys jumped on top of him, and I'm pretty sure to where the ankle was trapped underneath, and that's like the 3rd or 4th injury related that's sort of similar with the ankles that Fayetteville's kind of endured the last couple weeks.
Another Bulldog turnover. 2 turnovers, 2 times with the ball and 2 turnovers, as Bentonville West will get it at the Fayetteville 40-yard line, where they'll start 1st and 10. What a hole the Bulldogs have dug themselves, guys. 2 turnovers with 2 times with the ball. Another short field for West, as they'll take over 1st and 10 at the Fayetteville 40. This team looks very, very confused right now, guys. Thompson, and there's going to be a flag.
False start. Well, we got another little break. We'll go through a couple of the On the Hill game of the weeks in the different conferences. We got Greenwood up 7-6 over Shiloh.
(11:28), 14-0 West with the ball at the Fayetteville 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Thompson, single back, shotgun set, 4 wide. Here comes, and there's a hold wide open in the middle of the field. Johnson will be down at the Fayetteville 15, 1st down. I mean, this defense is really reeling right now. Bentonville West is having its way here in the first half. They've got a chance to take a 3-score lead, and if you're Fayetteville, that's not very good at all. A lot of football, but you're on a major uphill battle. Thompson, the handoff up the middle, makes a man miss, and he's just going to plow down inside for about 5. Not the start at all if you're Fayetteville. 10-24. It's going to be second down. Ball's at the Bulldog 9-yard line, 2nd and 4. Two turnovers here tonight for Fayetteville. Could result in 14 points for the home team, Bentonville West Wolverines. And turnovers in these type of games, guys, you just cannot have. They're really, really important on how you take care of the ball. And so far, 2 turnovers in this ball game. Thompson in the shotgun, single back. Ball at the Bulldog 9, 2nd and 4. Gives to the left side. He'll get outside, and he just walks in for the touchdown. It's 20-0 with 10-17, and it's all Bentonville West right now. They cannot be stopped offensively. A 9-yard touchdown run by West with 10-17.
Turnovers and penalties. Turnovers and penalties.
It's going to be an uphill battle for the rest of the ball game, and Fayetteville's going to come out and come back and win this one. They're going to have to make a lot of adjustments going forward the remainder of this ball game with 10-17, down 20-0. And the kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 10-17, 21-0, Bentonville West. Guys, tell me, what can Fayetteville do? Because right now, the scoreboard's not looking very good if you're in the purple.
Well, for me, you got to stay on the field offensively. I mean, 2 times you had the ball, you drive down into the red zone, you fumble. The second possession, the second play, you give up a fumble. Granted, the ref could have blew his whistle a little bit faster, but either way, you got to hold on to that ball when you're going to the ground. And those are 2 mistakes on the offense, and that's the only 2 times you had the ball. So hopefully this possession, they can kind of get something going and get some points out of this.
Wow, very shocking score. Very surprising score. If you're around the state and you see this score, you got to be shocked, guys. But 21-0, Fayetteville, an uphill battle for the rest of this ball game. If they're going to get out and win it, they've got to do it and start now. 21-0, 10-17. It's been all Bentonville West Wolverines here so far in tonight's 7A West Conference opener. Wolverines set to kick off. Back deep, Taylor, Johnson, and Johnson. Fayetteville's got to have something here on this drive. You would hate to say it's almost you have to score, guys, on this drive.
I think it's one of those situations where you got to come away with something.
For the second week, they go down 21-0 in the first half.
And again, they hadn't had a problem moving the football. When they had the football, could hold on to it. So 2 turnovers, the ill-advised penalty in the end zone on the 3 and out. Yeah, just got to clean up those mistakes.
Hendricks in the shotgun. Johnson is the single back. Hank. He's scrambling around. Still
right
looking.
in the middle.
He'll go deep with it. Looking for Nicholson. Complete. Jaden Nicholson on the completion from Hendricks. What? What do we got?
Holding.
Wow. It's going to be holding on the Bulldogs. Just can't get out of their own way. Shooting themselves in the foot once again.
And Pat, while we got a little break, I got a couple scores from the 7A Central. Got Bryan up 26-0 over Central. Conway's up 34-0 over Little Rock Southwest. And that final one, I'll get it to you here in a little bit.
So we had offsetting penalties, I believe. We're going to replay the down. Ball at the Fayetteville 31-yard line. So we'll replay first down with 10:05. 21-0 West. Bulldogs with the football at their own 31-yard line. Hand off the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And there's going to be a 15-yarder.
Finally.
On Bentonville West, a little excessive contact, out of bounds. This Fayetteville offense, this Fayetteville team has to get going on both sides of the ball because right now they are totally out of sync. We're going to get 15 more tacked on to the end of the play. And it'll be inside West territory down to around the 46-yard line, I believe, where they're going to spot the football. Make it the 47. With 9:59, 21-0, Bentonville West. Johnson straight ahead. And he's going to pick up about maybe 4. Fayetteville's going to go a little tempo now. Hendricks gives to Johnson. He'll bounce it out to the right side, get it around the corner, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds close to the first down. Maybe a yard or two shy. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. You'd like to see this offensive line of this experienced line of Fayetteville start to establish the line of scrimmage. Man, another holding. Oh my goodness!
I was wondering if they was gonna call him for blocking the back, and they got him for holding, which is just not the right call. But
gonna make it 2nd and 11. Another Bulldog penalty. Back all the way to the 48 of Bentonville West. Hendricks gonna take the snap, and that's not gonna go anywhere. No gain. Bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and about 12 for Fayetteville. Ball's at the 48. There's going to be a timeout, and we're going to take it with them with 9 minutes even. West leading at 21-0. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Back here live. Fayetteville 3rd and 12, 9 minutes. Ball at the West 48 for the Bulldogs. Hendricks in the shotgun, single back set, trips left. Empty backfield. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4th down. Bulldogs are going to have to go for it, guys. You can't punt the ball back right now, down 3 scores. You've got to get some points on this drive.
I like the quarterback keeping.
4th and 2. Hendricks.
Keep it.
He's going to keep it. And he's going to get the first down as he'll slide and just get it.
Just call me, what is it, Nostradamus?
He's going to keep the Fayetteville drive going. Ball at the 35, 1st and 10, 8-13 and counting here in the first half. Dogs down 21-0. Hendricks in the shotgun. Straight ahead, Johnson. Johnson's going to get maybe 2 on the play. .745 and counting. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the West 33 for Fayetteville. Hendricks in the shotgun. Johnson. Hendricks. And he's going to go deep. Incomplete. Kenyon Johnson, the intended receiver, just couldn't come down with it. Brings up 3rd and 8. Third down. Hendricks in the shotgun, single back set. Oh my goodness. Complete's going to be short of the first down. Jaden Nicholson on the reception. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. Johnson, and he's going to just get enough for the first down.
Okay.
For the first down. High snap, but just barely got enough for the first down. Ball at the 26. 6:56. Bulldogs at the West 26-yard line with the 1st and 10. Trips left. Or empty backfield. Complete.
I don't know if you saw that, Pat, but
to Katavian Taylor.
I want to say Hank actually audible down to Katavian to get him to run that route, actually, which is something you don't see, especially quarterbacks in high school, with a junior quarterback being able to call an audible to one of his wide receivers. You can't beat that. There's a lot of things you can't coach about that kid.
Ball at the 7. First down, Bulldogs. He's going to fight his way down inside the 5, around the 4. 6:13 and counting here in the half. 21-0 West. Ball at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Hendricks, the give right side. Johnson, touchdown! It's the Dogs' world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. With 5:55, the Bulldogs get on the scoreboard and cut it. Have a chance to cut it to a 21-7 ball game. That right there, guys, how important was that, DC?
Very important, because where you're looking at right now with 5:55 left to go, we get the defense on the field, we get a 3 and out, get the ball back. You get the score, you go into halftime, you're getting the ball back in the second half. So, again, like you keep saying, a lot of football left.
Yes. Fayetteville set. Farthing with the extra point attempt up and good. Guys, how important is this next possession for Fayetteville defensively to get off the field, hopefully within 3 plays, to get the ball back for your Bulldogs to possibly get another score before halftime.
Well, I mean, it's important to have a drive on defensively where you don't give up a 15-yard penalty. That'll go a long way as you try to stack up good possessions on the defensive end. But you got to go out there, play your game, control your reads, bring the ball inside so you have your guys can kind of gang tackle and hopefully get yourself off the field in 3 plays. So,
right.
But the 15-yard penalty has been the kicker on each Bentonville West drive. It's been a 15-yard penalty on each one that has sustained their drive to help them score 3 touchdowns.
Billings set to kick off for Fayetteville with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the half. 21-7 Bentonville West as Fayetteville gets on the scoreboard in their 3rd initial drive of tonight's ball game as they go 69 yards for the touchdown. Defensively has to get some momentum. They have to get some stops right now. And I mean, this is a drive, I think, almost where you got to put a line in the sand and get off the field at all costs. And like you guys said, penalty free.
Mm-hmm.
There's the kick. Going to be fielded around the 2. He's going to go up the middle. Makes a man. Oh, my goodness. And he's going to get it across midfield.
Yeah, like, where do these guys come from? I don't from Bentonville West. I don't remember these guys on the JV team or anything last year.
Into Fayetteville territory. They spent the whole half on Fayetteville's side of the field as they'll start off this drive at the Bulldog 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
Thank goodness for the kicker. We can't even get lined up.
And we're going to take a timeout with 5:47 to score. Bentonville West 21, Fayetteville 7. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
We're back here at Wolverines Stadium. 1st and 10, ball at the 47 of Fayetteville for West, leading it 21-7. 1st and 10. Thompson in the shotgun, single back. Here's the snap. Looking. And he's going to catch it. He'll be knocked out of bounds by Jones. Pickup of about 4 on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I like to see the seniors step up and press him off the line. You know, he's not a threat to get beat deep with this guy. You know, no reason to give him 5 yards.
2nd and 6 at the 43 of Fayetteville for West. Thompson in the shotgun. Thompson is trying to keep it. He's going to be knocked about short by about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Gotta go. Just inside the Fayetteville 35-yard line, around the 38. I'm saying the 38-yard line. I'm sorry. At the 39 is where they're going to spot the football. 3rd and 2. Snap.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Incomplete.
He wasn't even looking for it. But that, I mean, I saw him running in that middle. He wasn't even looking for it.
Threw a flag anyway. That was Will Price covering.
Yeah, Will Price in cover.
4th down and 2.
A flag in the secondary almost is always holding.
Looked like they got Brody for it, or whoever that is on the other side.
Another Fayetteville penalty that has enabled a 1st down, the 4th one, guys, of the half, and it just continues to extend drives.
Yeah, on each one of their drives they've had this half. I mean, it's been one penalty that's been back-breaking.
6 defensive penalties already in this game, or I know 5. That is extended drives. Off 3 of your penalties, they've gotten 1st downs and extended drives in tonight's ball game. That has got to get corrected, guys. The penalties on Fayetteville this year has been the Achilles heel of this football team.
Yeah.
3:58, ball at the Bulldog 25, 2nd and 6. Thompson, he'll try to get it outside. He'll bounce out.
Something. He wasn't even going to call it.
I mean,
Finally
it's
called a
illegal
holding
chop
on
block.
Bentonville.
it definitely was a chop block. And that's blocking below the waist. Yeah, 10-yard penalty from the spot. Brings up a 2nd down, 3:32. Fayetteville, the ends have got to stop coming in.
Yeah.
They're bouncing it out because they're not staying upfield.
Yes, sir. That's it.
They are definitely coming down and they're reading that and bouncing out. And they're getting the backside block. So when they're turning around, the guy's right there to block them. Got to be more disciplined and contained. They're losing containment. It'll be 2nd down. Thompson,
Double pass.
double pass. Oh, my goodness.
Chris Anderson. Lil Anderson stayed that contained right there. Almost had him one.
The senior. 3rd
He
down,
almost had him one.
16.
You know,
West.
that's his first game back since
Lucky that was a D lineman out there trying to
Yes.
catch that pass.
If he's an inch
taller,
he
that's
gets
going
that.
the other way.
Good job for Anderson staying home, though.
3rd and 16, ball at the Fayetteville 35 for West. With 3 minutes and 26 seconds here in the half. Here's a snap.
No.
He's under pressure.
God,
He's going to be missed tackle after missed tackle, and he's going to get more.
That's a flag.
Touchdown West. Absolutely horrible group of a lot of missed tackles on this defense tonight. Yeah, I really can't say much. I mean, just bad tackling on that. And you have to give Thompson the credit. 35-yard scamper for the touchdown to make it 27-7. The defense is not here tonight. Blown tackles, bad penalties. I know Coach Davis is really going to address that at halftime as it's 27-7. They have scored every time they've had the ball but once. 35-yard scamper off about 9 missed tackles by the Fayetteville defense.
Another penalty on Fayetteville.
And another penalty on Fayetteville. This is almost comical with the penalties, guys. It's been the Achilles heel of this football team, I continue to say, all season long. 27-7 with 3:08 here in the half. Not very good defense right now, guys.
Again,
Not very good defense right now.
another penalty.
27-7. I mean, there was about 9 or more missed tackles. Defense offsides again. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 3:08, 28-7, Bentonville West. Just really bad defense, bad tackling, and a loss of, and just poor containment from this Fayetteville defense in this first half. It just not a disciplined outfit right now in this half. And I'm pretty sure Coach Derek Davis, who is one of the elite defensive coordinators, is really going to address this defense and a come to Jesus at halftime.
Yeah,
True,
Pat,
but
you just can't have mental breakdowns like that. And, you got guys coming up shoulder tackling. One of the kids had a chance to take him right there for a big loss and just try to grab him up too high. You just can't do that. So it's one of those things that right now they got to settle down. I still say it's a lot of football left. Fayetteville's got a good offensive squad, and the defense just needs to lock in and get the ball back to them without the penalties.
3:08. Tonight's game is brought to you by First Choice Protection Systems. We want to thank those proud sponsors for their belief and support of Fayetteville Bulldog football. If you're Fayetteville, you have to score a touchdown before half.
Oh, yeah. You got to. You get the ball back in the second half, got to be able to do something
With
here.
the way your defense is going right now, you may have to score every time you get the ball now. There's a short, high poocher. It's going to be fielded at the Fayetteville 34-yard line. Well, they'll call it 35. 28-7.
For all your vehicle needs, Roberto at Crane. 479-422-9190.
First and 10 Fayetteville at their own 35-yard line. 3 minutes and 8 seconds in the half. Down 28-7. Taylor is going to be caught at the 41-yard line. Pickup of 6. Dogs going in tempo. You got to set his feet on that one. That just didn't have a chance the way, he had no force on that throw. Third down, 4 at the Fayetteville 41 for the Bulldogs. 2:46. Hendricks. He's going to be stopped short.
Big decision right here, Pat.
I say you punt it. You can't give them a short field.
Yeah.
But you kind of, with the way your defense has played so far, that's kind of a, you may be giving them too much time.
Yeah.
Because they've not played well at all. And I'm pretty sure Coach Derek Davis will address that at halftime. But this defense has not played well at all tonight. Nolan back to punt. We're going to take a quick break with the score, 28-7 West. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
We're back. Nolan set to punt for the Bulldogs. Back around his own 27-yard line. And not a good punt at all. Takes a Fayetteville roll, but not a very good punt. If you're Fayetteville, you have to get out into the locker room with just a 28-7 margin. But based on what we've seen, it has not been a good defensive day for the Bulldogs. They just look like they don't know what's coming. .203 to go. Ball at the West 27. 1st and 10. Bentonville West up 28-7. They've been a very efficient offense this first half. Incomplete.
Anderson is hurt and limping, but he need to take himself out.
Yeah, you can see him grimacing a little bit.
You got to go down.
Yeah. I hope it's not that knee.
That's what it looks like. As Chris Anderson from
And
Fayetteville
you wondered if he was coming back a little too early, right? You just wondered that.
And we're going to take a time out with the score 28-7. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. And we're back here live. Following a short break, Mr. Anderson. Chris Anderson was able to run off of his own power. 157, 2nd down and 10 at the West 27 for the Wolverines. Thompson in the shotgun, empty backfield. And he's going to be brought down. They're going to get a hold in, but I think that's going to be declined. 1:49 to go. Going to bring up 3rd down. And about 13. Ball's at the Bentonville West. Calling it the 27-yard line. 3rd down. Thompson. Gonna make a man miss. Oh, my. Absolute bad tackling. Absolute just tackling not good tonight by that defense of Fayetteville. As Thompson's having a game of the week night right now here in the first half. This is his little playground so far. 1:16 and counting at the Fayetteville 47-yard line. Thompson, oh my goodness.
Don't hold.
Incomplete.
You know, you wonder. I'm looking at, you know, Trey running down the field covering, you know, as an outside line, not really a cover linebacker. You know, you wonder if you go with a, you know, a sophomore or somebody that's got a little bit more deal there. Because, again, what they're doing is they're stretching the edges out to let the quarterback have open green grass to run. And everything's off tackle.
Thompson in the shotgun, 108. Second and 10. Ball at the Fayetteville 47-yard line for West. He'll take the snap. He's looking. He's just going to scramble, and he's going to be brought down just inside, over across the 45, down to around the 43 for Fayetteville. Bring up a third down. Under a minute. Walters on the stop for Fayetteville. Dobbins looks like he's a little gimpy as well. There's complete.
Oh, Brody.
God.
No reason. There's
Another
no reason.
15-yard penalty is going to move the ball all the way down inside the 20-yard line or close to it. The fifth 15-yard penalty on Fayetteville tonight. And those are just not needed. I mean, it's just mental errors on this Fayetteville football team that's continuously been the Achilles, and they just don't seem to fix it.
Yeah,
that was
Pat,
a totally uncalled for, out-of-bounds hit.
the kid was out of bounds 5 yards before he got there.
You already gave him 5
seconds.
yards off the ball. Then you show up five yards
22
too
yards
late,
out, first
and
and
you still
10.
hit him out of bounds.
Ball at the Fayetteville 22-yard line with 34 seconds to go. He's going to get out of bounds. Six yards. Down to the 16, 2nd and 4 with 28 seconds.
Just a couple scores at halftime. We got Bentonville's up over Harbor 17-7 at halftime. Rogers over Northside 45-0 at halftime, and Springdale's over Heritage 20-0.
No screenplay. He's going to be stopped for no gain. A loss of yardage on the play. It's going to bring up third down. West is going to call a timeout. With 22 seconds, Price on the stop for Fayetteville. We'll take a real quick break. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
And welcome back here live at Wolverines Stadium with 22 seconds here in the half. And yes, 28-7, Bentonville West over number 3 Fayetteville. And they have the ball at the Bulldog 20-yard line, 3rd down and 8. Thompson in the shotgun, 4 wide with the single back. Thompson. And he's going to be out of bounds, going to bring up a 4th down. I believe with 17 seconds to go, it's going to bring up 4th and 1. I think they may try to get 3 points out of this.
I don't know, Pat. I mean, the way my offense is running, if my offense is running like this, I got 17 seconds left.
Or try to draw Fayetteville offsides and see if you can get it that way.
I run a play.
Multiple offside penalties.
I got timeouts. I run a play.
They don't have any timeouts.
Huh? They got one timeout. I'll actually run a play and get this first down.
Please watch the ball.
He's just going to take the penalty.
Okay.
The 5-yard penalty, try to draw Fayetteville off sides. It's going to be a delay of game. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Ball's going to be all the way back at the 5 yards. Going to back it up around the 18-yard line. So the field goal unit's going to be in to try to get more points before the end of the half. At 17 seconds, it's going to be about a 35-yarder for West. There's the kick. And the kick is good to make it 31-7 with 11 seconds here in the half.
Again, the common theme here is the reason for that is you got a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, which put him in field goal. Personal foul, roughing the kicker in the end zone, 15-yard penalty.
31-7. And I've not seen a Fayetteville defense play to this level in quite some time with just the personal foul penalties and the loss of containment that's happened quite a bit tonight. Fayetteville will get the ball to start the half, but boy, do they have an uphill battle. And basically, you have to pitch a shutout defensively in the second half and almost score every time you get the ball. Not the half, if you were Fayetteville, that you wanted to start your conference season off on. (31-7) West. There's a little pooch kick. It's going to be fair, caught by Nicholson at the 35-yard line. Johnson. And that's going to do it, it looks like. It'll be a stop clock with 4 seconds. First down up around the 45 for the Bulldogs, 46-yard line. Fayetteville's going to call a timeout.
Well, we got a little break in the action. We got another little score update down in Greenwood. Got 21-18 Greenwood over Shiloh down in the 6A.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, University Auto and Tire, and the Grease Pig Lube and Tune. I want to thank those proud sponsors for making Bulldog football possible each and every Friday night here on the Hill Media TV. 4 seconds left, 31-7 West over Fayetteville. It's been all Bentonville West in this half, and it's been all Fayetteville penalties and not good containment defensively. That's aided to this 31-7 Bentonville West advantage. Hendricks, he'll take the snap. Over the middle, Catavion. To Johnson. Johnson makes a man miss. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it at the half. With the score, West 31, Fayetteville 7. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel that's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today. The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today. The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. And welcome back here live at Wolverines Stadium, where the Bentonville West Wolverines lead the Fayetteville Bulldogs 31-7. And it's been all, and I mean all, Bentonville West. Derek, talk about it.
Yeah, Bentonville West, they just came out and jumped on us. We had a couple penalties that put us in some very bad situations that we just really didn't overcome. Was getting off the field on third down, deep in their territory, and, roughing the kicker, and just untimely penalties all around the football field. Even late in the second half there, you get a 15-yard personal foul, late hit out of bounds, just clear stuff that is, frustrating, but got a whole half of football. Got to play ball now.
31-7, Fayetteville will get the ball to start the half with a lot of uphill climb to do the remainder of this ball game. If they're going to win this game, the defense is really going to have to do an about-face and really tighten up in every aspect on that side of the football. I believe 5 15-yard penalties have been a major issue here tonight and led to the better portion of the 31 points that West has gotten. Pooch kick is going to be fielded by Nicholson at around the 28-yard line of Fayetteville. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10. First down, Bulldogs at the 28-yard line. Hendricks in the shotgun, single back set. Little flare out to Nicholson. I'm sorry, Katavian Taylor. Nope, Nicholson, I'm sorry. Jaden Nicholson on the reception. Pickup of about 3. Hendricks. He's going deep. And where is the pass interference? He stopped running. That's what happened. If he had kept on with the running, maybe would have gotten the call.
Well, he couldn't.
They're going to get it. The pass interference, they're going to call it.
Yeah, again, he couldn't run no more because he was impeded.
Yeah, Fayetteville needs to score almost every single drive. In the defense, if they can get maybe 1 or 2 stops, but they have not had any success stopping the Bentonville West offense in that first half. As Mr. Trey Thompson, he had himself a half. Give off to Johnson. He'll get about 3 on the play, up close to midfield, around the 49 for the Bulldogs. Second and 7. Ball at the 48 for Fayetteville for the Bulldogs. Hendricks in the shotgun. He's got a man down the middle. He's got Katavian Taylor. It's a Dogs World touchdown, Fayetteville. Katavian Taylor with the 52-yard touchdown strike from Hank Hendricks to start the half. And if ever there was something the Bulldogs needed, Derek, I think that might be maybe what could get them started. But you really won't know until you see the mindset of the defense when they come out on the field.
Yeah, minus the 2 turnovers of the offense, obviously that's critical. The defense is what I got to see coming out here, Pat, to see how we can get back in the football game.
Kick up. And the kick is good. So with 10 minutes and 49 seconds, it's the 31-14 Bentonville West lead. Defense, and more defense is going to have to be the word. They're going to have to stand up and absolutely draw a line in the sand, guys, if they're going to come back and win this conference opener. 31-14. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay & Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, The Grease Pig Lube and Tune and University Auto and Tire. I want to thank those proud sponsors for all their belief to make this Friday broadcast possible each and every night on the Hill Media TV of Fayetteville Bulldogs football. 31-14. Billings set to kick off for Fayetteville. It's time for your defense to step up. If you're going to get back in this game, guys, the defense is going to have to get some stops and bow their necks and play a lot better than they did in the first half. Billings with the kick. It's going to be fielded. Hello.
And, Pat, you see the attention and the intensity stepping up here.
I think that was Mr. Reese.
2-2.
Oh. Carter Mosier.
That's normally how it happens. It's one of those guys you don't normally call, make a play on special teams, and it kind of normally galvanizes the team and gets them ready. So hopefully that big play on special teams there can kind of get this defense together.
Here we go. First down at the West 17 for the Wolverines. Thompson in the shotgun. And he's not going to get very much.
I anticipate they're going to use this entire play clock.
Yes. Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11. Thompson.
Yeah, every bit of it.
I mean every bit of this clock. He's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Big third down.
Short game. Going to bring up third down. Would be big if the Dogs could get off the field on third down. 3rd and 3, ball at the West 24-yard line with 9:53 in third quarter. 31-14 West.
Johnson in the ball
shotgun.
game.
Thompson.
There we go.
And it's going to be
There we go.
incomplete.
No
Gonna bring
flag.
up a 4th down as the Bulldogs will get a 3 and out. Yes. Taylor will set up back deep for Fayetteville with 9:48. He'll set up around his own 35. We'll call it the 38-yard line. Oh, he's still moving forward. He'll move all the way up to around his 45.
Don't touch him.
Don't need nobody being a superhero. You were just saying that, DC.
If we could get a snap over the head, that'd be even nicer. There's a snap. The kick. High. Taylor's going to field it at the Bulldog 42-yard line. He'll take over 1st and 10 with 9 minutes and 41 seconds in the third quarter. Could it be the Bulldog momentum? As they're starting to really get into it.
Man, that's a heck of a noise coming from the visitor side of a big-time game like that.
Hendricks, 4 wide, single back set. He's in the shotgun. Ball at the Bulldog 43-yard line. First down. Hendricks over the middle. Complete. to Nicholson. And he's going to get it across midfield down around the west 35-yard line. They're starting to exploit that middle of the field that we've been talking about, guys, all season long. It's been there. And you and I talked about Nicholson last week as maybe being a factor in this ball game and conference season going forward. First and 10 at the west 36-yard line. Hendricks takes the snap. He's looking. It'll be incomplete.
I think there you gotta remain patient. Can't just like we just said, attack that middle. The middle's wide open. You gotta be able to stay patient enough to let your offense let the offense come to you.
Hendricks in the shotgun. The give right side to Johnson.
Cut it up. There you
He'll
go.
put his foot in the ground, cuts up, still running.
There you go.
Still running,
There
and
you
he's
go.
going to get the first down, does Caleb Johnson. Down around the 24.
I tell you, out of the
23.
four years we've been together, Pat, he is the only running back that can put that foot into the ground and turn up and gain more speed.
Hendricks.
Right in. He missed him. They're probably going to call attention to the ground.
It's a good call. It's really a good call.
Could have took the sack.
I thought he had a lot of grass to his left if he'd have scampered that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he hasn't used his legs, and sometimes he's going to have to tuck that ball and get what he can get.
I also think it's maybe that awareness to where you just not even, you're so focused on running the play.
It was a good call. It was a grounding call. It was a perfect call. Another
how many yards?
one.
How many yards is that?
It happens from the spot that he threw it, and then you back it up from that spot. So it's a huge loss of 19 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 29 all the way back at the 44.
Nichols right over the middle. Four down territory.
Mm-hmm.
The middle of the field, Fayetteville, is wide open. Use it. It's wide open. 3rd down and 26. Ball on the 40.
Got one-on-one on the outside at the bottom.
If we could beat a one-on-one down here at the bottom, it's 6. Hendricks. Oh, and he gets blasted in the back. I'm not understanding that one. That was an opportunity right there, guys. 8:36, punt team out. Nolan. Nice punt.
Kicked it in the end zone.
It's going to be in the end zone.
Might as well win for it.
Got it darn near about a 50-yard line, and you end up going backwards. You know, and when in this game, especially when you're down so many possessions, you got to be able to capitalize on each one that you get.
Some of the plays I'm not understanding. I'm not calling, but you would think with the middle of the field open and you've had success with your touchdown, and then to get down there, you would continue attacking the middle of the field. I mean, they've asked Fayetteville offensively all year long to hit them in the middle of the field. 1st and 10, ball at the 20 for Wolverines. Thompson. He's going to scramble out. He's going to keep it. It's going to be incomplete. 8:25. Would be nice if the Bulldogs could get a turnover. Notice they moved Brody Jones to safety. Like a strong safety spot with the Bailey brothers at the corners. He's going deep.
CJ almost had one.
Picked off by Bailey. Guys, I like this secondary they have out there. The Bailey brothers, Kent Williams and Jones at your safeties.
It do look like Charlie Garton is out. It looked like he was on crutches last time I saw.
I really like this. No, Kenyon Johnson at the corner.
Yeah, that was last series I was calling you that. He's in on third down.
At the cornerback spot. Gonna bring up 3rd and 10 at the West 20. Thompson.
Who is that?
Looks like it's Walters, it looks like, is the injured Bulldog. And he scrambles and gets the first down. Where's the spy? $8:13. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. First and 10 at the West 31. Thompson, the give. He's going to be a short gain. Tidwell on the stop. Eight minutes, 31-14. Ball at the 33. Second down and 8. Pickup of 2. Thompson in the shotgun. He's going to give it. And he's going to be stopped as soon as he gets the ball by Tidwell. Going to bring up another third down.
Say we ain't called his name all game. We called the name two plays in a row, but this is the key down right here.
Will Price was on that tackle.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 at the 32-yard line of West. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. West taking their time with a 3-score lead. 3rd and 9.
Oh, who's that?
It's intercepted.
Will Price?
Will Price, I believe, with the turnover. And there's a flag, another flag.
Come on, Rev. Come on, Rev. And that's on Brody. It's on Brody.
That's after possession, though. It still doesn't make it any better. Brody.
Granted, as the ref should have really, like, come on now. Oh, man.
Pat, was it Jones with the interception?
Yeah, Jones with the interception.
Brody with the interception. So how did he get the 15-yard penalty?
It's
He did right past the ref.
Oh, my goodness. Petty.
Yeah,
Petty.
It was a petty call.
Petty.
I think ref could have let it go, but
Petty.
if we in Fayetteville, they definitely don't call that. But
That's petty.
All he did was, celebrate it with a first down for the offense, and
That's
they called
petty.
it for 15 yards.
That's petty. 6:43, ball at the West 36 for the Bulldogs, 1st and 10. Hendricks in the shotgun.
We'll call him Johnson right here across this middle.
Single back. Trips right. Motion. Beat your tuck and run.
There's a flag. Holding. Because, Pat, here's the deal. If he doesn't throw the football, they're going to call the hold. You've got to throw the ball in the pocket.
Number 55 in the offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
30 yards after you get the ball quickly, then you get 25 backwards. This team just continues to self-destruct in crucial moments. You have to cut the penalties out. Now it's 1st and 20 for the Bulldogs at the 46. Johnson.
I mean, we got to go tempo here. We got to keep the tempo going here. Time is not on our side.
2nd and 15 at the 41.
We got to figure out a way to get the ball to Whitlow. He hasn't touched the ball all game long.
Taylor slides through. Make it a 3rd and about 8 or 9. It's got to be 4 down territory. Hendricks. Complete to Taylor. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Right at the sticks. 1st and 10. Fayetteville. You got a defensive player down. 5:22, Bulldogs at the 25, 1st and 10 at the Wolverine 25-yard line. Guys, how big would this touchdown be? First, I want to ask you, DC, if Fayetteville gets in to make it a 2-score game, 31-21, 10-point game pretty much. If they can get in here in the next 2 minutes, I mean, what type of pressure will that put on Bentonville?
It's going to make them nervous. Again, Pat, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about they build a good lead, everything, but it's not a deep foundational, winning program, right? So we put a little pressure on them here. Then the coaches got to really start thinking. As you see, they're not moving their offense as fast. They're trying to run the play clock down. That's slowing their momentum down.
Good
That's
point.
exactly what Fayetteville needs.
Good point. 1st and 10 at the West 25-yard line for Fayetteville. Hendricks in the shotgun. Single back.
Oh, God.
And it's an errant snap. Fayetteville will get it. It's something. Just finding something that playing behind the sticks on 1st down. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Back to the 28. Hendricks. He's going to keep it. It's going to be an interception.
I mean, at this point, what I'm seeing out of the offense, he's not even looking on one side of the field. The left side of the field is completely not even looking on that side. And I'm not entirely sure what to do next.
Well, actually, when he rolled out to this side here, Rags, he stared the receiver down.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave the linebacker a chance just to play zone basically right there and
Just
take that
another
ball.
self-destruction, guys. Just the constant self-destruction by this football team. Not understanding why the quarterback's not tucking and running. I mean, that should have been a tuck and run and out of bounds, and we play on for another down. 4:47, third quarter. Third Bulldog turnover in the ball game. Oop. Big gainer. Where's that penalty? Warren on the run. Into Fayetteville territory. He'll be brought down at the 46-yard line. Certain plays in games, guys, that just mark, you can go back and mark it, and I think that interception might be one of the bigger plays in this game. Mm-hmm. When you have a moment to cut it to a 10-point lead. Another off-tackle run. They'll pick up a 5. And I mean, that defensive back didn't move. He was just waiting to catch. All he had to do was catch the ball. It was thrown right to him. Thompson's going to keep it. And they'll get the first down.
Got a hold on one.
Did they get the flag?
Yeah, they got a hold on number 1. Should be.
Yep, they're going to mark it back.
For one of the outfit, senior is spot the foul. Replay second down.
3:27, 31-14 West. Fayetteville has been their biggest enemy, their own worst enemy here tonight with the penalties and the turnover bug. Woo! He's met head up. It's going to bring up third down. I believe that's Tidwell on the stop. Tidwell and Price. Or no, Williams. 3rd and 11. 2:55 and counting. Ball at the Fayetteville 46-yard line. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. I really like this secondary that Fayetteville has of Johnson, Jones, Williams, and Bailey. Passing lanes have been pretty hard here since they went to that backfield. Going to bring up the punt team.
Ain't no fair catching these right here, Pat. Ain't no fair catching these.
Taylor back at his own 15-yard line.
Hold on to the football.
We need an errant snap if you're Fayetteville. You need a bad snap.
We'll take a delay of game.
They're going to get a
They're
delay.
using every second of that clock, Pat.
Yes, they are. They're going to shorten the game as long as they can. I believe that's Thompson back to punt. Snap. The kick.
Tavion. He's in the end zone.
Got to feel that.
The mental errors that we're having, guys, it's just little things. That's an extra 12 yards that you probably needed now. I mean, you really shrink your playbook when you're on the inch line. Almost just a possession. Hendricks. Taylor. Tavion. And he's going to get out. He's going to get a first down. Across the 15 up to around the 17.
He's going to have to go to this other side of the field, Pat. I don't know what they can draw up to get him to look on the other side of the field, but he effectively turned off the left side of the field.
Johnson makes a man miss, and he's going to get about 4 to 5 yards.
You're in a situation where this drive must result in points.
Fayetteville has to score in this drive, preferably touchdown before the quarter.
Middle.
Right there in the middle.
Oh,
he's got a man, Taylor.
Oh!
Take him out. Take him out of play.
On that, I think you got to have your hands prepared a little bit faster than
You
what he
got
had.
it. You got to lay out.
You got to have your hands ready for it.
You got to lay out.
Not
on
at the last minute, especially when you got to lead on that DB like he did.
You got to lay out on that one.
That's good.
And there's a pick six. And that makes it a 38-14 game with 1 minute and 32 seconds in the third quarter. The fourth turnover by the Bulldogs tonight, and just a bad pass. Just a bad pass.
Got to know who you're throwing that to, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Turnovers and penalties have been the nemesis for the Bulldogs' fate so far here tonight. It's 37-14 off the pick six. The second interception, back-to-back possessions for Fayetteville. 4 turnovers tonight for the Fayetteville Bulldogs, resulting in 28 points, 38-14.
Boy, you go from inches to being a 10-point scorer with a long touchdown off the fingertips to a pick six right back. Personnel groupings different. You know, the quarterback sees the middle of the field open, and if it touches your hands, you got to catch it, right, Rags?
Yeah. It would hit his hands. But, that's just an unfortunate turn of events, man. You go from
it was a bad pass.
Touchdown.
It was a bad pass. Let's call it like we saw it. It was a very bad pass, and it floated. I mean, yes, but it was a not good pass. It floated, and he was right there. So, I mean, you got to call it like you said, very, very bad pass.
For all your vehicle needs, Roberto at Crane, 479-422-9190. Roberto, Crane Buick GMC in Springdale.
38-14. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Bulldogs. The remainder of this game, the next 13 minutes and 32 seconds, is going to take a miracle for the Bulldogs to come out of here with this one. Down 24 and all momentum, and it's just been Bentonville's West game. Fayetteville has done everything that they could to self-destruct and put themselves in this situation. Turnovers and penalties, when we look back on this game, it will glare real big. Two opportunities, guys, down 31-14 and back-to-back interceptions, one leading to the last one a pick six. It's just been a very destructive, self-destructing game for the Bulldogs here tonight. Very unfortunate. Complete. He's going to fight for yardage.
Maybe
Flag on the play.
Look like a behind a back or a blind side something.
Whitlow on the reception.
Maybe a face. Over there, could it be a face mask?
I think maybe one of them blocks that we.
Another penalty on the Bulldogs. Just continuous. They're going to have to really go back and really focus on the penalty problem that this team has had this season, because it has been a big-time nemesis. A very uncharacteristic performance by the Fayetteville Bulldogs here tonight. Just never seemed really focused and locked in this ball game. And when you're facing a good team like Bentonville West, I mean, you can't make those. You have to be locked in when it's conference season.
I mean, another thing is this Bentonville West team is almost completely different than what they were the last 2 years.
Oh, my.
Man,
Free rusher.
by itself.
Free rusher.
Dear Lord.
And he'll be dropped, and another turnover. And another score as he fumbles the ball for another touchdown. Scoop and score. He's going to make it 40.
I think it's going to give him Fayetteville. I think Fayetteville will get the ball back.
They're going to say it's a touchdown.
What was the flag?
44-14.
Did it just pick the flag up?
He picked the flag up.
So there would have been a flag on Bentonville West because there was nobody on Fayetteville's team.
But, Rags, if you notice, you had that outside edge move in who had a free rush unblocked.
Yeah.
So that's 1,000, 2,000. He's there. There's
Five
no
turnovers
way to
here
get that
tonight
off.
for the Bulldogs. 3 in a row, consecutive possessions for the Bulldogs, and 2 out of the 3 have scoop and score and a pick six. 14 points. As West was going to kick the extra point to take a very commanding lead here tonight. Very unfortunate for the Bulldogs. 5 turnovers in tonight's ball game.
Another defensive penalty.
35 of the 45 points.
Another defensive penalty.
What they do?
Another defensive penalty.
What was that?
I don't know.
Offsides on the defense.
There's been so many penalties here tonight on Fayetteville. They've got a lot that they have to go home, and they've got some soul searching to do right now. Penalties and turnovers tonight has been the loudest story. Extra point attempt. And good. Makes it 45-14. We're going to take a break, guys. It's 45-14. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. And 85-14 with 1:10 left in the third quarter. And it's almost an insurmountable lead for the Bulldogs to come back here tonight. 45-14, 5 Fayetteville Bulldog turnovers, with 2 of the 5 to lead to 14 points, or 28 points off of the 5 turnovers. No, 31 points off the 5 turnovers. A very dejected Bulldog sideline, but they didn't play well enough to win this game tonight. They did not play well enough. And I'll continue to say turnovers and penalties were the deciding factor in tonight's ball game. I haven't seen this Fayetteville team play this unprepared in a long time. Johnson's bouncing it outside. And he'll get it up to around the 25. That has to be a record number of penalties here tonight for Fayetteville. How many is that tonight? It's double digits.
It's been a lot. There's nobody open.
It's going to be complete. Johnson, Kenyon, for the first down. Oh, my. And he's going to lose yardage after a bad snap. It only gets tougher for Fayetteville. Next week they host the Rogers Mounties for homecoming back at Harmon Field. Rogers will be coming in 1-0. And if things stay the same, Fayetteville will be coming in at the end of the third quarter. It's 45 Bentonville West, 14 Fayetteville. We'll take a break. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
The Grease Pig is proud to sponsor today's game. Call us today.
Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. We're back. 45-14, the final 12 minutes here tonight. Fayetteville with the football, 2nd and 11 from the 43-yard line. Just been all Bentonville West in tonight's ball game. All Wolverines. They've won the turnover battle +4.
He open. He missed him.
Incomplete. It's going to be complete.
What are we doing?
Bulldogs down 31 points. 5 scores.
You know, the bottom line, you know, you hate to see it, you know, happen like this, but first conference game is a lot of football left to play.
Yeah.
And with that being said, you know, how many wins does it take to get into the, you know, the playoffs?
Yeah.
You know, and so there's some positive things they got to take away. You can't win a game like this when you turn the football over, you know, that many times. You have that many penalties. I don't know what the penalty yards are, but I assure you it's over 100 yards.
We're at least doubling
You know,
the yards.
so
for
it's not
Fayetteville
possible
West.
to
It's
win
not
a football game like that.
Fayetteville has close to about 150 yards in penalties.
Right.
They have 75 yards just in personal foul penalties, 15-yarders. Then you throw in the holdings and the offsides. You're easily close to 150 yards in penalties. I bet you have about 15 or 16 of those for the game. Ball at the West 39 for Fayetteville, 1st and 10. Garden on the play. The sophomore running back with the carry. Terrence Garden. A low snap. He's going to tuck it.
Run it.
He's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Pat, like you said, it looks like there's a lot of hesitation as far as tuck that thing and take off and run. It may be a topic of conversation this week because you it's okay to get 5 or 6 yards and get down.
They're going to have to add that element right now because people are double teaming and playing a lot of zone coverage.
Well, one thing I've noticed this game is he's effectively taken one side of the field and like not even looked on that side of the field. It's just kind of a weird situation.
Garden, and he's not going to go anywhere. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's a different personnel look there. Obviously, you know.
Bring up 4th and 2.
That's another drive to
For all your
down.
vehicle needs, Roberto at Crane Buick GMC in Springdale. Roberto at Crane, 479-422-9190. Long bus ride home for our Bulldogs, but I assure you, Pat, and I'm sure you well know, there'll be some coaching done this week coming up.
Warren on the carry. He'll get 10.
But like we talked about before this game, this Bentonville West ended up, they got some pieces And like they had pieces last year. They had a couple wide receivers on the edge, but this year they seem a little bit faster at those key positions. You know, you got Warren at running back. You got a couple wide receivers that's made plays, and ultimately they've upgraded at quarterback.
First down, West. There's a give. Warren just going to pick up about 4 and up to around the 46-yard line. 9:26 and counting. I believe we're in the running clock, guys.
No, 31.
All right, it's 35.
35.
This is very uncharted territory for the Bulldogs here in the last couple of years. They've not been in this situation very often.
No, it's honestly, Pat. I mean, if you think about the time of possession that Bentonville West has controlled, they ultimately controlled this game from first quarter to this quarter. They last quarter they were able to kind of run every play down to the end of the play clock. Even the first half they had the ball the entire quarter. So they played keep away from Fayetteville and was able to get Fayetteville out of sync and not with the ball in their hands a lot this game and it paid them to their advantage.
8:28, 45-14. West. Thompson in the shotgun. And he's going to be stopped. Oh, no, breaks the tackle. And he'll be brought down. It's going to be a 4th down. No gain. It's going to bring up the punt team. Taylor back deep, 7:28 and counting. He'll set up around his own 15-yard line. Nice kick. He'll field it. Tavion. And he'll be out of bounds. Definitely going to have a lot to work on for this upcoming game against a very good Rogers football team.
I mean, Pat, you potentially look at you can be looking at an 0-2 hole if you don't show up next Friday, and that's something that Fayetteville definitely hadn't had to deal with in the years that Casey been here or the other coaches. So you definitely put yourself behind the 8 ball. But, you know, our first 4 games in the conference is this one, Rogers, we got Northside, and then we got Bentonville. So you're about to play the upper echelons aside from Northside. And if you come out with another performance like this against those two teams, you're going to be on the losing end.
Ball at the 31 for Fayetteville. 2nd and 5. Hendrickson shotgun. Swing pass out. He's going to get the first down. Going to be Johnson on the reception. Whitlow, the intended receiver. Oh my gosh, incomplete. Hendricks, 3rd and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. There's a snap, over the middle, complete, and he drops the ball.
How did he get hurt?
He reaching out to recover his fumble.
We're going to take a real quick break. The score 45-14. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. And we're back live.
Wolverines fans, let's get it out.
Hendricks. And that's going to wrap it up on that series as Bentonville Welsh will take over on downs.
Oh, wow. Wow. You hear what they're doing? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's Bentonville West is something else, boy.
That's what you ain't used to winning.
I know.
You know, we had this
Wow,
same thing
that's
happen last
wild,
year in Bentonville.
boy, Bentonville West. That's wild.
The disrespect. The disrespect. Warren just going to run it up the middle. Lot to work on this week for the Bulldogs to rebound from something like this. And you got, like I said, a very, very good Rogers team coming in for homecoming next week at your place. So you got to pick your chin up and get ready for next week. Bulldogs are going to drop to 2-2 on the season, 0-1 on the conference for the first time in 4 years. Very uncharted territory for the Bulldogs here at the start of conference. Hadn't started 0-1 since Coach Dick's second year at Fayetteville High.
Don't talk. Our players are really going to have to learn not to talk after plays and show aggression after plays. They're going to have to learn that.
My. Another 15-yarder.
7 or 8 today. You don't. That's definitely don't win.
Yeah,
It's
Pat. At some
embarrassing.
point, the repeat
It's
offenders
embarrassing.
have to come sit with me at the sideline.
It's embarrassing.
And
now.
let me get somebody in the football game that understands what we can't
listen,
do.
on Monday, we had back in 07. Oh, ain't no pads. Line up on that line. That's our practice, that line. We finna line up. We gonna run 15. Every time we got a 15-yard penalty, we run it.
This team has to understand the mental part of football. The mental part of football is what is getting in this team's way of being really, really good. .437 and counting. There's a flag. I believe the Fayetteville Bulldogs have been called for almost 100 yards in personal foul penalties tonight. Very embarrassing statistic.
I will say, Pat, we did do a lot of beating ourselves, but we got to give Bentonville West
You have
credit.
to give Bentonville West their flowers. They played a better football game. That team deserved to win tonight. They played a very disciplined football game for the most part, and they executed. Fayetteville's just got to go back to the drawing board, as we said, and practice even tougher this week and try to correct a lot of mental mistakes that this team has been having all season long. But you have to credit the Bentonville West Wolverines. They were the better team tonight here at Wolverine Stadium for the better part of 4 quarters. Not a very proud performance if you're a Fayetteville Bulldog tonight. .314 and counting. We will be on the broadcast next week. Pregame starts at 6:30, followed by kickoff at 7 p.m. Homecoming night at Harmon Field for the Fayetteville Bulldogs as they'll host the Rogers Mounties next Friday night. Kickoff 7 p.m. .45-14, 2:42.
Yep.
Well on the stop.
DC, like you said, you just got to flush this one, Pat. We got to just flush this one, get this out our – matter of fact, flush it as soon as you get on the bus. Watch your little film next week, and get yourself ready.
The mental side of football has to improve for this Fayetteville football team for them to have any more success this season. They have got to cut down on the penalties. The success that they're looking for, I should say. They're going to win games, but it's the mental side in the more important games that they're going to have to figure out how to control. Too many 15-yard penalties 4 games into your season is not what you want to be discussing right now into the season. It's the mental side of the game right now that they're struggling with. But you give flowers to the Bentonville West. Oh, my goodness. Another penalty on Fayetteville. It's comical now, guys. This is comical.
This defense will be running.
I mean, it's
Sunday.
got to be upwards of close to 20 penalties on the night.
DC, I'm talking Sunday.
Unless they're going to get it on Bentonville West.
Don't even pick up a weight. Let's hit this field.
start. Number 4 of the offense.
Going to get on Bentonville West.
No 4 down.
They've gotten a lot of false start penalties here tonight. That's about the only thing negative that you can say about Bentonville West's performance tonight.
They play within themselves. As you saw, you just see they maybe had one 15-yard penalty.
The better team tonight won tonight's game. The better team, the clean team, they which was Bentonville West, they deserved tonight's ball game.
And Pat, as we wrap up, I guess we can go through the standings. We got 1-0s for Bentonville West, Bentonville,
Rogers, and
Springdale.
The 1 seed's not out of it for the playoffs, but it's a lot tougher now when you drop the first one.
True, but adding Bentonville West to the mix somewhat could throw some wrenches in a lot of plans. I would say they got to go to Rogers, but they got Bentonville at home. Bentonville has Rogers at home, but they got to go to Bentonville West and Fayetteville.
No, I think Bentonville has to go to Rogers and Fayetteville this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they're on the road.
So Rogers and Bentonville West has to go to Rogers and Bentonville. Then Rogers has to go to Fayetteville.
Yes. They pretty much got it pretty
just
easy.
Fayetteville.
I think they
got
may
Fayetteville.
We'll check their schedule and have more information.
Rogers plays Fayetteville in Fayettille.
Yeah. But I think Rogers get Bentonville and Bentonville West at Rogers, which is that's a nice little setup. I'll be honest with you for Rogers. But it's early, first conference game. Sometimes you come out and you lay an egg. Not this big of an egg, but sometimes it happens. And you got an opportunity next Friday against a very good Rogers team to bounce back.
Set up for a field goal for about 44 yards. Kick is up.
Good.
And the kick is good to make the score 48-14.
Well, he rubbed that in, didn't he?
Burns on the field goal attempt. With 127, the final score will be 48-14, it looks like.
Conference points matter in conference, right?
Yeah.
You hate to see it. The coach is talking to defensive players. Not all of them are in the huddle, Pat. Got some of them talking to people in the stands. Just a lot of different stuff going on right now, They got a lot to talk about, coming up.
Yes.
Your seniors has got to lead. And
back deep, Johnson, and Taylor with 127, 48-14, Bentonville West here tonight. Very disappointing overall performance in all phases for the Fayetteville Bulldogs here tonight. Very uncharacteristic performance. Looks like we're just going to play it out. Garden on the carry. Go deep. Oh, P.I. intended for
KK.
KK. KK.
Pass interference.
Kalen Hendricks.
15-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
His first game back after almost 2 years without playing football. Glad to see that young man out on the field. As the clock's just going to run out, 35 seconds and counting. 48-14 will be your final score. Fayetteville will go to 0-1, 2-2 on the season. West will go to 3-1, 1-0 in the conference. Garden on the carry, and I believe that'll do it. Want to thank all our sponsors, Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, the Grease Pig Lube and Tune, and University Auto and Tire. The final score tonight, 48 Bentonville West, 14 Fayetteville. Want to thank my producers, Chris Terry, color analyst Aaron Rags, Derek Calhoun, Demetrius Johnson, Derek Oxford, and the guys. Hey, we'll be back next week. Once again, the final score. The Bentonville West Wolverines win it here tonight, 48-14. I'm signing off. We'll see you next week. You've been watching Bulldog Football on the Hill Media TV, and you know what we say. Let's get it.